Karis, here comes Ted. That looked like a pretty tough win from him last time out.
Yes, it was a good win actually because we were actually forced to take the lead and he did it pretty easily in front. And I thought, it's going to be something new for him and he might get a little bit lost. But I thought he enjoyed it and when the horse challenged him, he challenged and went on to win a nice race.
You've ridden him since in his work. How's he felt? How's he come through that run?
He's coming on nicely. Of course, his performance has improved this season a lot. I would say he's a bit stronger than last season. So we're expecting him to go out there and do well again.
Happy Valley, his best track. Do you feel he's run well at Sha Tin on the straight track, but is he better suited by the Valley?
Yeah, I think he gets a bit comfortable at the Valley. You could see each and every time he's gone to race there, he's got better and better. I think, with a nicer draw would help him a lot. So I would say I think he's more comfortable at Happy Valley.
And is there more improvement? Could he get to Class 3, for instance?
I think when he gets to class 3 with a lighter weight, he could have his chance. Like I said, the way he won last time and the way I felt he's improved, he should stand with a chance in Class 3.
Joe, Smiling City, you've ridden him at the trials recently. What sort of feel did he give you that morning?
Gave me a feel that he's a kind of a horse that is ready to go and do well. He's been racing well. I can't see him do anything different than what he's been doing.
Does the wide draw bother you?
It does, but I still got to keep the faith. If we're lucky enough to slot somewhere two off the fence and he get a smooth run, I believe he's a kind of a capable horse to win this race.
Leap of Faith lines up in this race as well. You've had a bit to do with him. Was it a pride booking while you're on Smiling City?
Yeah, I was already booked to ride Smiling City, and at the end of the day, I don't regret because I don't think there is much between them. I'm going to the race with a very nice horse underneath, with certainly a winning chance.
Paul, LOBO'S legend, what did you think of his run down the straight first up for you?
Yeah, I thought it was a good run. He probably found he needed another 50 yards. He ran out of runway a little bit, but I thought it was a good run and he's trained on from there.
Why have you decided to take him to Happy Valley for this race?
Well, if you look through his form, there's only place in here in Hong Kong was at Happy Valley, Class 3, 1200 metres. He jumped from 10, got beat a short head. So, traditionally there's a lot of speed on in those races, and if they run it like that, he'll be closing pretty quickly late.
And he's got a good draw, so do you feel he'll get every chance in the run?
Yeah, well, he's just not going to get quite as far back as what he would have if he'd drawn wide. If he could hold a 3 back the fence spot and it's run well and he gets the breaks, he should be very competitive.
He's now had a run for your stable. Have you got a bit more of an idea of what the horse is like?
Well, we're just going to keep him to 1200 metres until he tells us otherwise, but pretty clean-winded sort of horse and gentleman to have around the stable.
Sky DARCI, Joe, that was an impressive win last time.
It was very, very impressive. He had to make it tough coming from the widest gate, facing the breeze 3 wide. And at the line, he was running away, showing that he's got a lot of ability. So he's a very nice horse and still making.
Any concerns after a big win sitting wide like that he might be a bit flat second up?
Honestly, I'm not having that at the back of my mind. He's a very straightforward kind of a horse, and I'm sure he crossed the line with something left in the tank. That's why I'm kind of saying he's still making. He's not fully used yet.
How's he matured? How's he developed since last season, since he was a 3-year-old?
He's no doubt a better horse than last year, and that is expected as he's giving more and more time. And what it feels like is a horse that we're still far off where he's going to get to his top. I mean, there is plenty more to come from him.
Could he be a classic series horse, or is he more of a sprinter?
It feels like more like a sprinter, but I wouldn't be surprised if Casper give him a chance to stretch over a mile to see if he can handle it or not, because he's a kind of a talented horse and he deserves a chance.